Alright, been a minute since I was on this game. Hey everybody, how's it going? Hope things are going well for you guys. Things have been fine for me, for the most part. So yeah, what I'm planning to do today is hopefully beat this rooftop segment of this game. And hopefully maybe explore a little bit. This isn't going to be an especially long stream. I just wanted to play some of this because it's been a while. Alright. So I can't go through there. I still have Zeppelin the dog. The poodle. The spoodle. Spoodle. Pet. Always got to start by petting the dog. Now. Oh, hey. I could go up there. Hello. This looks like it could be secret. There we go. Ah, shit. There we go. Okay. Looks like I'll have to switch that out at some point. Okay, so I can't go over there, wherever that is, so... yeah, looks like I gotta head this way. But yeah, I hope all of you have been doing well enough, given the circumstances of things. I've been fine, as I said. Just been a time getting through my classes and getting my homework done and everything, but for the most part, I've been fine. It's just, you know, life being how it is. Okay, so with that done, I can hop that way. Shit. All right, and up here we get. That works. How do I... Uh-huh. Figured as much. Actually, I'm gonna test something. Can I? No, I didn't think so. I was thinking I could hop on top of the bookshelves here to climb around, but nope. Wait, when did I get a key? I don't remember getting a key at some point that okay. There we are. My green nose, no, ow. There we go. Hey. See, this is why I'm not a free runner / parkour guy. Okay, so where am I on the map at this point? What's to the left? Bill, that was my bad. I'm so thankful that falling down bottomless pit doesn't do damage to you. That's actually really nice. There we go. Okay, then this way. Now. I didn't trust if whether or not those would stay. And they didn't. Good. I was correct. Ah, shit. There, ow. There we go, and boom. Okay, could have gone better, but not as bad. Again, it has been a hot minute. Aha, I figured. Okay, so grapple hook. Let's equip that to... Yeah, let's equip that to this one. Okay. Try latching on that pole with the hook shot. Okay, let's see what that does. Oh. Nice. Aha. Alright. And I can latch onto these. Good to know. Oh, I can't launch it from... Oh, okay. I should change out... Yeah, I should change this weapon out. But for what, though? I guess maybe the... Frost Edge? Yeah, might as well. Okay. With that done, I now have a means of traveling across gaps. If I don't fall down them first. Aha! So that brings enemies to me. That's nice. Okay, and then attacking that still works. So yeah, similar to the hook shot in Zelda games. Which is nice, because hook shots are cool. I don't know a human being alive that would say otherwise. And if they do say otherwise, then that's not a human being. Like that, it is a fundamental human flaw to ever find the hook shot from Zelda not cool. Okay. Now, I don't think I have an... Nope, I have no keys. In that case, oh god, so many things have opened up now. Alright, I don't have a key, so I need to head back somewhere. Head back this way. Oh, excuse me, I had a crack in my neck. Okay. And you know what? Zeppelin did some work. Hey, Forbidden, how's it going? I'm feeding a poodle that I named Zeppelin because I like the name Led Zeppelin. Oh, is that fourth heart for the dog? Nope. Pet for the dog. Is that? I guess I have to loop back around. But yeah, I commented before about how this game is perfect, has a nice thing about being able to pet dogs after you find them. Because the first dog you encounter is a corgi, and I named him Floyd. because I like to have a little motif about how I name dogs. There we go. Can I reach? No, I can't. All right. In that case... Right. That's actually amazing. Yeah, I mean, petting the dog is a feature that every game that has dogs should have, which is part of my jokingly disappointing feel towards Flynn, Son of Crimson, because though the game is a fun little platformer that, you know, has great pixel graphics and everything, the fact that I couldn't pet the spirit doggo disappointed me greatly. Because you have like the spirit guardian type person or dog that can help you in battle, and you can ride him like a mount, but you can't pet him. So I jokingly go like, my disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined. The last time I messaged the Alpha team currently exploring the industrial area, they've mentioned a technique using 2 hook shots at the same time. With 2 hook shots, you could use one while latched onto a wall with the other. With just 1 hook shot after I launched onto a wall, I have to keep it there or else I fall. Well, I have no idea where to get another hook shot. I'll have to trust this single one I have with my life until I get back to the village. Is that implying that I can get a second hook shot at the village? I guess it is. Alright, well let's loop around. And fall off, yes, that's perfect. Exactly what I was planning on. But yeah, glad to see you here, Forbidden. Okay, so, move to the right. Actually, wait, what did down here lead? Have I been down through this way? I have. So that means... Wow, the damage difference between this and the, Okay, so I guess me being dragged to the enemy or the enemy being dragged to me is depending on the enemy's size. Good to know. Always glad to join in. Thank you. This was... Oh, wait, this was the chip shop. Yeah. Yeah. Raphael. Copy a chip. Ask about chip copying. How much meteor dust do I actually have on me? I have 4. Saving... I'm gonna save those 4 for something else. Do I have any chips that I'd want copied? For every 3 enemies defeated. That would be good, but only after I unlock a bit more of these. Decreased damage taken. Ooh, faster attack speed would be nice. But I've got a really good setup at the moment, so I'm going to keep with what I've got. Actually, did I ever get new blueprints? No, but I could... Oh, cog, not... I'm dumb. Meant to find a disposable syringe one. Where did I have that one? There it is. Because it's nice to be able to make most of these things. But yeah, I am just wondering what the next dog we're going to be getting looks like, because we got a Corgi first, and now a Poodle. Well, it's either a Corgi or a Shiba. I have a hard time telling because of the sprites, but... Either way, we now have 2 dogs in our pet shop. And we have 2 more to find. So, I wonder what types we will be getting. Alright, and it was... Yeah, I could have a max of 3. You know what? That's fine. I actually kind of needed the health. Now. I think... I'm going on a limb to say it's a pug. A pug. That... I'm not discounting that, but... That'd be an interesting one to choose between, Huh. Okay, yeah, that'd be interesting. I would probably go with German Shepherd, because I'm picturing dogs that would do well in fighting. Now, granted, okay, if I'm thinking combat-wise, then Floyd is probably a Shiba. And I don't know how viable poodles are in regards to actually, you know, fighting, but I would know for certain that a German Shepherd would prove well in combat because, you know, they're the policed canine dogs. Or maybe a Doberman. Who can say? It's... because all dogs deserve pets. So I bring a stunned enemy towards me. So definitely not do that. There. Oh, it's so nice to not have to rely on the wind to make longer jumps now. It's so nice. There. Now what's over here? Okay, that just leads back to there. Okay. There we go. Now, there's an elevator down that way that I feel like a pug would be the best distraction dog. You run by an OP enemy and just chuck a pug at its head to give you 15-second head start. I mean, I guess that's probably why pugs are the dog that's available in Spelunky. But who can never deny that a poodle's nice? I don't know. I like a lot of... all dogs to me are nice. Except beagles. Beagles can be jerks. And they're loud. Like, I don't actively hate beagles, but... I just have a bad experience with some beagles. And I guess I could probably add basset hounds to that experience too. Though not to a bad degree, as bad of a degree as beagles. And it wasn't any kind of like super traumatic experience about it. It was just a neighbor of mine who was this elderly woman. Her kids often took in dogs and kind of left them with her. Very irresponsibly, might I add. And she was left with the task of looking after them. And, you know, she was a sweet woman. Very, very lovely woman. You know, was sweet to us, nice to the neighborhood and everything. No, even Chihuahuas in some cases I found better than beagles. But that's neither here nor there. But I remember she had a bulldog, a basset hound, and a beagle. So she had the 3 Bs. And the bulldog, I don't have too many memories of, because I think that dog passed away when I was, like, in middle school, I want to say. I don't know. She had that dog for long before I was born. Or she probably got the dog around the time I was born. So I don't have many memories of it before it passed away, but you know, it wasn't bad. And I like bulldogs and brachycephalic dogs like pugs and things like that because they're just so doofy. It's like, yes, they have perpetual breathing problems, but they're so doofy. I love them. The Basset Hound and the Beagle, though, those two were menaces to me. I can count many a moment when this lady would let them out. Seemed to be a lot stronger than before. Please hang on so it won't fall. Okay, so basically like, hey, you need some need something to keep you off from the ledge. But anywho, the Basset Hound and the Beagle, though, those two were nightmares. What happened often with them was I would be like sitting in my room playing a game or something, or I'd be watching a show, and the Basset Hound would be let out of the house to go do its business, you know, as you do with dogs. That fucker would always be coming up in front of my window and cause my dogs to bark like fucking crazy. It was so bad because, like, the little asshole would just, you know, just be nonchalantly doing his business in the bushes in front of my window, and then just, I hear my dogs just go, and I'm like, God damn it. But the Beagle did something that was worse. Because that was just annoying, you know? Sometimes you just deal with your dogs barking at random stuff, like another dog that's just doing its business, or a random squirrel that's outside your house, you know? That's just stuff you take when it comes to having dogs. That's just dog ownership in a nutshell. What the Beagle did that pissed me off was a bit worse. So, something else about me. My family has loved owning Labradors, like, for years. I don't know how far back it goes, but no member of my family has really been without being around or owning a Labrador. In fact, I kind of hope we get a Labrador in this game because of how much I love those dogs. And if you saw the finale of my Yakuza 3 streams, you would have gotten to see my dog Bonnie, who herself is a black lab, and she is the sweetest goddamn cinnamon roll in my life. And there was a moment during the first black lab I owned, who was named Katie. We would often take her outside to go fetch because, you know, it kept her exercised, but also so that my dad could hopefully train her to be a bird dog. But sadly, she didn't really quite get it. But there was a moment within her twilight years where I was throwing the dummy for her out in the front yard, scorching heat of Texas, as it, you know, normally is in the summer. And this little fucking Beagle, I understand the prospect of it wanting to defend its home, but that just, it was too far what that little asshole did. It was, the Beagle proceeded to see my dog Katie, bolt at her and tackle her, like full on just rugby tackle her and knock her over. And I was just like, oh no, this dog. And yeah, I then proceeded to, and then the woman came out and she was like, I'm so sorry. And I was like, it's all right. Just, I tried to be civil and everything, but I was fuming on the inside. I was fuming. I'm very protected. I love my dogs a lot, and I'm very protective of them. Like, it's not that them socializing with other dogs is a bad thing, it's just track record in the past has shown that other dogs have not been very kind to my dogs. And that's even proven true with Bonnie, because there was a case where we were at the dog park and I was fetching Bonnie with a ball, just using a tennis ball, regular old tennis ball to fetch her with, and things were going fine. I met some other people at the park, and they were taking their dogs there to run around. It was fine. But then this other dog, who was also protective of their owner, decided to perceive Bonnie as a threat due to her size and start, like, snarling at her and, like, kind of fronting at her. And I just... like, I can understand why, but at the same time, it's like... I don't know. Again, my perspective on this might be skewed due to events like that, because my dog Ricky, who's a Yorkshire Rat Terrier mix, he loves other dogs. He loves to hang around with other dogs and sort of yip at them and make noises and everything, but because of Bonnie's size, she has a harder time because other dogs just see her as a potential threat to their owners, I guess. So, yeah, dog ownership's a very important thing to be knowledgeable of. You got to be responsible. But that responsibility pays off wonderfully because, you know, dogs, the love of a dog is one of the best things in the world. When it's late at night and I'm about to go to sleep, and then I just see her curled up on my bed, and I lie down, and then she puts her head on my leg and just lets out that big old groan sigh of the day finally winding down. It's the best. It's the best feeling ever. Prometheus Watchtower. Eagle carriers. Those sound like intimidating dudes. But yeah, I don't know what our next dog in this game will be, but I hope it's one that seems like it would do well in a fight. Because Zeppelin has been pulling his weight, or their weight. I don't know what gender the dog is. But labs are the best. Mine was all black lab when named him Dark Knight. Sadly, someone stole him. Oh! Oh no! Oh, I've had fears of that so hard. Oh. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. Their pet being stolen, that is... Oh. Oh, that hurts. Like, that actually hurts me. Oh. I don't get many visitors around here. Hey, you look familiar. Haven't we met before? Oh, you must be thinking about my brother, BB42. He's back in Gear Village helping Olga. I'm BB43. I'm completely different. Yeah, alright. What are you doing here anyway? Well, I really like it up here, even if it's somewhat in the ruins. I hope one day we can live peacefully here, too. It's always so lonely up here, so I really appreciate the visit. I can sell blueprints to you for crafting needs and even upgrade your weapons. Yay! I actually would love for you to upgrade my weapons. What does the Lightning Edge need? Thunder Edge is pretty strong. But yeah, I'm so sorry to hear about your lab, Forbidden. That is tragic. Like, that just sucks. Like, and I'm not trying to sound facetious or anything. That is legitimately one of the hardest things I could ever imagine having happen. Like, having any family member of yours be taken like that, whether it's a pet or a loved one, is just fucking hell. Oh yeah. But yeah, for my dogs, we try to keep them as safe as possible because, you know, we like to be responsible dog owners. Oh. Wait, where did this lead? Hey there, friend. Bye. I'm good. Although Zeppelin's being really stubborn about that last heart in the meter. Okay. I think that Have I been here before? Yes, I think I have. And and the other thing too is that I like cats as well. Don't think I'm just a dog person. I like cats equally. It's just I've owned mostly dogs. I'll tell you, they're not here anymore, and neither is the meteor shard. Something is up. Let's investigate. Oh. Do we have a boss fight that's a subversive thing? Well, I'm gonna explore a little more before I do that. Oh, that would explain it. Okay. Alright, well I guess this is where it's nice to have the shuriken out. And... damn it.
Damn it! Damn it, Bobby, you can't aim your shuriken right.
Wait. Oh no. I think I just screwed myself. Oops. I'm sorry, does that have a... Oh, right, this thing. Yeah, I forgot. I forgot I had that. Well, shit, I just locked myself in by accident. Did I just soft lock myself? No way. Did I actually just soft lock myself or no? Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh wait, no I didn't, because I can teleport to different terminals. Oh, thank God. I'm so thankful for that. That scared me, because nothing is more terrifying than the prospect of soft locking yourself when you're super far into a game. I'm thankful I've never experienced that before. Because I've heard some notorious cases, and yeah, it doesn't sound fun, especially since I'm about halfway through the game. There we go. Now, I'm supposed to... Oh, excuse me, had to stretch my back. So I can't go past... So I can't go past here, like, at all, because there's no switch I can hit. So it looks like I only am able to continue this way. There we go. Really? Ow. There we go. Got it. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything else here. Zeppelin, you get a treat. Alright. Prometeu, log 12. Recently, the carrier eagles have gone unsighted, and worst of all, I think they have sensed the meteor shard here. I don't know if I can keep up with the constant attacks. I've set up a gate north of here to prevent anyone from getting to their nest. The password is 0403. Prometeu, the eagles, they must have taken the meteor shard. The eagles from Lord of the Rings, they've turned evil. They've taken Frodo and thrown him into the volcano. They took the ring for themselves. Their nest is at the top of the university tower. It's not too far from here. Let's go. Okay. So, course changed. Didn't take another password of the log. 4030. Yes, I know. I know what the password is. The north gate, it's over there. Okay, just making sure what my path is here. There we go. This thing is fun to use. It's just fun to ride around on. All right. Order status closed. Please enter password. There we go. Even have a little Zelda jingle. Oh, hold on. Oh my god. I can't believe that. I could do it like that? No way. There we go. Motherfucker, it hit it on the way back. Yeah. There. Okay. What's over here? There we go. Love the track of this place. This game's OST is pretty damn good. I can't parry with the fucking shuriken. I need to remember that. There we go. Ooh, that's nice damage. Okay, I don't have a key. I've hidden the key to the university tower north of here, inside the cathedral. There's just a blue-colored pole in the way there, but it should be enough to keep those unsighted away. If this meter shard remains safe. Ow. Okay, now that's unlocked. Fantastic. Absolutely spanked that enemy. Listen, I may not be that much of a user when it comes to axes, but I do enjoy high damage for a good old spanking. Like, sometimes you just see a particular damage number just get really, really high, and you're just like, It's like the Jizz in My Pants video from Lonely Island. I realize I could have gone with a better analogy, but, or what did I say, simile? Yeah, simile. I could have gone with a better simile, but, it works. Okay. Although, as much as I like unleashing a big hit after some patience, I like being able to damage quick and just nice, quick, and precisely. All right. I'm swapping out the shuriken again. Like, this thing just... It's nice, but it's not doing my preferred work here. I'm just going with the flame. Actually, no, the Frostbite or Flame Blade. Just freezing smaller. Nah, I think I like the fire damage more. Damn, mods are just out to get me today. Have they... Have your messages been flagged for something? Let me check. Because my mod's not here at the moment. I don't see anything. Check my stream. How professional of me to look at all this now, of all times. Yeah, I don't see anything. You haven't said anything uncouth that has been flagged to me. So... I don't know. I don't know. I guess just be careful of your wording, I guess. But, yeah, that's the thing about me and my streaming. I'm still trying to figure out my whole auto mod situation. I'm sort of playing it by ear at this point, because I still don't really know what I'm doing in a lot of ways. And you'd think, like, oh, 4 years later and you still don't know? And to that I say, no career 100... Motherfucker. I was so thrown off by trying to figure out what was wrong, I died. Excuse me, just needed to take a drink of water. Okay. Then go that way, and then you hop this way. Forgot I need to lower the red diddly bops. And I know they probably go by a different name, but I'll call them diddly bops, because I find it funnier. Okay, so was it up or... Had to be up. Or not. Actually, I'm gonna check something.
Didn't reach the end. No. No. God damn it, fuck.
Okay, I don't see anything off to the side. That's what I was checking, because they could have hid something to the side there, and I'd have been like,
No. God damn it, fuck.
oh, but I have to go back and do that anyway. Although me doing that voice does make me wonder what it would be like if Gollum from Lord of the Rings was a streamer. Like he'd be an Apex streamer and he'd be like,
God damn it, my team sucks. Motherfucker. They can't do anything right.
alright, I'm getting up. Like, just picture Gollum playing League of Legends and he goes,
The matchmaking in this fucking game is horseshit. Fix your game. God damn it, fuck.
There we go. Okay, let's shove. Oh, I can't shove that. Wait. You can do it in Zelda. Can you do it here? You can. Thought as much. And darsh the key. And we have a elevator. Where does this take us? Wait. Oh! It's these... Oh. I remember getting to enter here in the demo. And I never could. Alright. I'm gonna give it a try to fight this. Ow. Got him. There, and then you go down. Whew. Yeah, those giant goop things are just... They're no joke. But, yeah. I did it. Yay. Oh my god, I was able to get through that in the demo, but I could never do it, like, before, but I can now. And with that, I'll get meteor dust. There we are. Oh, I can finally explore this cathedral. Holy shit, this has been a moment that I've been waiting for. I thought I was safe here, but that creature got in here. That damn elevator shaft, apparently those things can crawl through them. I have to do something. This weapon is all I have to defend myself. Oh. So like ice machine gun of some kind? Interesting. Alright, let's hit that. Okay, I can't go across there. And then that leads back into here. Okay, I couldn't explore everything there, but at the very least, I got to get in here finally, thank God. I cannot tell you how long that had been bugging me. And I'm gonna feed Zeppelin because he did well against the big creature. Did that? Yes! Full hearts! Oh, good. Good. Now Zeppelin. Now Zeppelin can hang out with Floyd. But I'll do that after I fight this boss. This upcoming boss. There. There we are. Got that. The eagle's nest. They must have taken the meteor shard. Alright, well, first thing I actually want to do is scout ahead here. Okay, so at some point I'll come back to that way. This place lacks the... Yeah, no power. No power here. And that loops. You know what? It'd be nice to kill that thing ahead of time so I don't have to run from it. You know, my friend, you know my little fairy friend, so how have you been? I've been fine, just taking care of student affairs and, oh God. Oh God. But yeah, I've been fine. I've just been handling a lot of just background elements of school stuff and making sure I get my assignments turned in on time, as, you know, the student norm is. Just generally boring stuff. Okay, so with that taken care of, let's go get that egg. Or take care of that shard. Only thing is that, I'm just been doing a little bit of, like, job research in regards to future careers, because that's something I've got to be thinking about soon, but not an incredibly pressing matter. But it is something I have to think about. Write it? Oh. Sweet. Oh, it transformed into a... Oh, that's... That's... Oh, it's like that one boss fight in Minish Cap! It's the carrier automation. I've never seen one so big. Oh my... Or is this a boss fight? Yeah, it is. Oh, it's just like that boss fight in Minish Cap. Oh, that's... Okay. This game knows how to get to my heart. If you have Minish Cap references in your game, that will actually do it for me. Ow. Like, Minish Cap is my favorite handheld Zelda game, so if you have a boss fight that references that, you immediately put a good impression on me. Oh. I don't even care if I'm falling off on accident. This is just lovely. Where's my... Ow. Do I have a revive cog? Haven't thought of that game in forever. It's a classic. It's a Game Boy Advance classic. One of the more underrated Zeldas, I feel. Or at the very least, the under-talked about. But yeah, I love Minish Cap. I actually, once I beat this boss, I will show you in a second. There we go. Birdemic? Did they just fucking reference a fucking intentionally awful movie? Was that movie called Birdemic? If so, I'm loving this game already. A boss fight that reminds me of my favorite handheld Zelda game and an awful movie reference? Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. I am all for that. Ouch. Where are we? It was quite a drop. It's the Meteor Shard. Also, was that actually the boss? Huh. Really? That was quick. But yeah, so, to show off, I guess, and I don't do this often. I don't turn my webcam on often, so I'll show. So take this in when you can. Hi, I got a haircut. I look doofy, I know. But this is something I bought a while ago, which is a small little Link Minish Cap figure with the hat guy kind of yelling at him and him going like,
Oh my God! That great fairy! Ah!
So, yeah. I got that a long while ago, and I adore it. I adore it so much. When I found out that that was a thing... Like, here's the thing. You know Zelda's got merch and figures and Figmas and all that. That's... Like... It's pretty evident that that's a thing. But the fact that Minish Cap actually has merch made me so happy. Like, as I said, my favorite handheld Zelda game. It is my Link's Awakening. So when I saw that figure was a thing, I was like, I need to buy this. I need this because though I am not as big on figure collecting as others, I could say for certain that that's a figure that I would want to own. So I got it because, you know, it was just too nice to not get. Straight poggers? It is a poggers thing. Alright, just gonna drink some water while this plays. Here we are, girls. You did a great job getting back this area from human occupation. We had some problems back in the aquarium, but I think it's okay for now. I won't let her make the same mistake again, Doctor. Excuse me? Easy there, you two. There's no need to fight amongst ourselves. I need you both to understand that this is war. Please, girls. Raquel, don't be too harsh on her. You are too reckless. Oh, am I? It's not my fault you're all too slow. You've lost both Maria and control of the aquarium to them. And this could have been even worse. What if you died, Alma? You had one job and you couldn't do it properly.
You had one job, Drake!
Quai. Aquai. Ooh, this soundtrack. Alma, I'm sorry. Why don't we go back there? I can kill them. Isn't this what everyone wants from me? I know I'm just a weapon for all of you, and that's what I'm trying to be. I'm here to fight. The Doctor created me for... Don't you dare. Why do you think the Doctor built you based on me? If all she wanted was a weapon, she would have done the same as the factory scientists. This is not why she created you. Alma, I was built to help into here, yet here I am fighting and leading. It's not what you find yourself having to do at any particular moment that defines you. It's part of a journey. It's a pretty harsh one, that is. I just wish I could end this faster. There's so many things that I want to do, and yet I don't feel like I deserve any of them. You deserve the whole world, okay? I'm sorry for earlier. One fight at a time and we'll get through this. I'll be there with you when it's all over, Alma. I promise. Let's look around and find where we landed. Oh, we are away from the map. Okay. But yeah, so my deal about figure collecting is that there are often figures made by manufacturers with a very clear mindset of like, we need to make a figure of this character because this character is super popular and we know everybody will buy it. And I could admit, like, yeah, on a lot of them the craftsmanship is really nice, but I'm not going to be the person that buys like the 700th version of Miku or the 400th version of Rem or Ram or Amelia from ReZero. No. I'm not doing that. If I'm going to spend money on a figure of a character, oh, excuse me, it's going to be of a character that I really, really, really like, or it's going to be from a show that I love and it's super obscure in regards to its notoriety, I guess. Like, if I can find a picture of it, actually, there was one from a series that's one of my favorites, and it was this show called Gankutsuo, the Count of Monte Cristo, and I've only seen it once, but I'm of the mind that once was all it needed, because that show fucking spellbinded me when I was younger. Where the fuck was the bookmark? Actually, I'll just do this. All right. Where was it? There it is. All right. So sadly, I doubt this is going to ever be available to buy easily for a long while because this is such a rare thing, as well as just it's expensive. Like to USD, it's about $160, maybe 170. But for the purposes of owning it in the future, that would be well worth it. So if you don't know Gankutsuo, the Count of Monte Cristo, it is a very interesting adaptation of the Count of Monte Cristo novel. And if you don't know what that is, then it's a very classic revenge story. And this anime takes a very sci-fi spin on it, while the Count acts as a very vampiric character towards the main character and all of his friends. And as I said, it's a revenge story. Now, Gankutsuo came out in the... Was it the... I think it was 2006, did it come out in... It came out in 2004. Okay, I was close. But yeah, 24 episode show from 2004. I fucking adore it. It's got one of the most unique art styles of a show I've ever seen, and it's, as I said, a spellbindingly good narrative. And for that, I would think, okay, well, it's still a cult series that not a lot of people really know about. It likely doesn't have that much merch. Any merch that does happen is probably like shirts, prints, maybe posters, but nothing probably further than what you'd normally get in like a normal DVD release. Oh, how wrong I was when I searched up on Ami Ami. And Ami Ami is like a sort of big anime paraphernalia store. Not paraphernalia, a big anime merch store that sometimes has secondhand objects as well as a lot of stuff that's newer. And one secondhand figure that I saw that blew my mind when I saw it was this. A fucking statue of the Count and Albert from Gankutsuo as like this bust-style figure. Like, I cannot convey to you the visceral want that I felt when I saw this. Like, as I said, I don't get figures unless they're of characters and things that I really, 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 really want, or of a show that's like never getting figures often, if ever. Just I'm the niche figure person. I want stuff that's not, waifu number or waifu rem edition 479 or some bullshit like that. Like, if I'm gonna get something of a waifu I like, then it's gonna be something that's not. Then it's gonna be of a waifu that's not entirely mainstream. That's why I have a Deedlit elf figure sitting on my desk. But this statue, I want this. I saw this and I felt the visceral hand of desire clasp around my chest and almost pull my rib cage out. Like, oh, bro, that was when he was just a self-contracted artist who cosplayed as Link. There's an Avati Wrath from the artist in Florida. Oh, okay. But yeah, this is a figure that I, if given the chance, and if it was properly priced, I would 100% get. This shit is cool. That is actually fire? Yeah. Yeah, this is like... This shit would be something I would smile at every time I look at it, in the same way I smile at the Minish Cap Link and my Deedlit figure. This shit goes hard. So, yeah. Hey, Combo, I'm just talking about a figure that is probably never going to be owned by me ever, and I'm showing it on screen right now. take a look-see. This is a figure from a 2004 anime that I never in any reality expected would exist. Oh, man. But yeah, I imagine that's probably gracing somebody's shelf who likely paid a lot of money for it, but... I know it's out. Which anime? Gankutsuo, the Count of Monte Cristo. I know it exists, so if anything, that's a nice amount of solace that I can take in that. Now that I know it exists, there can be a chance that I could own it. A chance. Not a 100% chance, but a chance. How much does this poppy cost? I said earlier it was around 160 to 170 US dollars. I don't know that for the other currencies off the top of my head, but yeah, it's up there in price, but like, listen, for a figure that cool looking, I would pay that wholeheartedly. I would pay that wholeheartedly because that's... Oh. As I was saying, that's a figure that would be like bragging rights for the rest of my life kind of shit. It'd be like if I got a kick-ass figure of Wolfwood from Trigun, you know? I'm very particular about the kind of figures I'll get. Anyway, plot. Oh, Alma, I can't believe it. I came rushing here after hearing the explosion, but I wasn't expecting to see you. Are you hurt? Do you need any help? Oh, hi. I'm okay, I guess. I've only suffered a normal amount of damage. The normal amount of damage should be 0, but you seem fine. Still can't believe you're still around after so much time. We all thought you were gone for good, and then the tower came down. I don't think you'll remember me, but I'm Clara. I used to work with the doctor at the lab, way before she created you. Oh, and look at that, those high jump boots you're wearing. They're one of my many innovations. I'm glad Natalia was able to deliver them to you. Kind of. I'm actually looking for a meteor shard. Vanna sent me here to find one in the automation factory. Oh-ho, our research indicates that the shard is still here, probably around the weapon development sector. It's too bad we can't do anything about it. That place has gotten really dangerous lately. We're all planning to leave, but we don't really have any info on how things are outside of here. I see. Well, if you need anything, I'll be in my lab up there. Okay. If I stumble on one with the paperwork, I'll send it your way. Forbidden, if that were the case, like, I would make you a mod and give you VIP status if you somehow found that and gave me, like, a site link to it that I could buy it from. That shit would... Like, that's... Like, again, there's certain figures I found that I never expected would exist. And that being one of them, what's another one? Which anime? Gankutsuo, the Count of Monte Cristo. I'll type it in chat, because it is a hard name to spell. There, that's how you spell it. I would know as much because I listened to the soundtrack of that show a lot when I was in high school, and yeah, the soundtrack to that show is good. It's very good. Hey, Alma, long time no see. Remember we met at the village a while back. I was supposed to get back to the gear village a long time ago, but I was attacked by some Unsighted and my hook shock broke. I need to craft another one to get out of here. It's impossible without one. My partner Joanna, she must be so worried. Do you have any hookshot blueprints? I don't have one. In the meantime, if you need weapons or chips... Fire shuriken... I already have all these. Yeah, I've already got all these. Alright, if there's a terminal here, I could actually upgrade my chips set. Yeah. But yeah, another show, I guess, no, movie. Another movie that I didn't, a movie that I expected to never get merch, got merch, and one that I never in a million years would see. So the story on this one is that I went down a really big rabbit hole a few months ago of just looking up figures and seeing like what they were and just being fascinated with what they would look like. And this dude's hair, yeah, the designs in the show are really interesting. And it's got the kind of art style that Chowder had, except way before Chowder existed. Like, I love the art style of it. It's so cool. But anyway, so I was talking with my friend and telling her like, hey, I'm down the rabbit hole of looking up anime figures that I didn't expect would exist. I'm seeing a lot of really cool stuff here. Like, do you want me to search for anything to show it to you? I mean, I know we're never gonna afford it or even find it probably, but the fact that some of these exists could, one, spark hope, and two, show like, hey, there's cool merch out there. And I guess if I would say it's her favorite. My friend's favorite anime movie is Wolf Children Ame and Yuki from Mamoru Hosoda, the guy that made Summer Wars, Girl Who Let Through Time, all of that. I actually own that movie. Do I own it? I think I own it on Blu-ray. And she owns the movie on Blu-ray, and yeah, it's like one of, if not her favorite, then one of her favorite anime films ever. And movies, unless you get like explosive box office popular, like Promare popular, you don't typically get merch. But then I got curious, looked it up, and saw like, okay, yeah, there's pins, pins of the two main characters. But then I saw a figure. And if you look up the box art, okay, so if you look up the box that's typically on the DVD fronts of Wolf Children, Ame and Yuki, you'll see like the mother, the main character mom holding her two kids in her arms, looking out over a field. I found a figure of that pose, of the mom holding her kids. I shared that with her, and I can imagine how much of her shit got lost. Like, again, never expected that could exist, but it does. So, I don't know. Seeing those, it was interesting to me the same way that looking for cosplay stuff is interesting. I just find it fun to sort of look through these catalogs and see what characters might or might not exist in this kind of way. As you can see, outside of our small outpost here, the surrounding areas are all overrun by Unsighted. We really don't know where to go now, and we really can't continue our research at the factory at this rate. Why don't you go to Gear Village? Donna and Olga have done all they could to make it a safe haven for all automations. Gear Village, it's been so long since I've been there. Since Natalia didn't come back, I thought everyone had gone Unsighted. Seeing you alive gives me hope that we can make it to there and thrive again. Still, I can't leave this post here until my research is back, until I get my research back from the web. You see, I was doing a bit of research on the underground areas of the factory to see if I could find a way to recreate anima from other materials. However, I was attacked by a group of Unsighted and had to escape. That area is too dangerous now for me to go back there, but I can't leave without my research. You could reach my old research office via an elevator east of here. There's an underground path that leads there. I'll mark the location on the map. My research at least whatever's left of it should be there. If you get it back to me, I'll go back to Gear. Okay. I'm trying to think about what other things. Now I'm just thinking about hard to get anime merch. Okay, I thought of one. So, we're all Jojo fans here. Oh, I can't give her meteor dust, alright. So we're all Jojo fans here, right? We all like our Jojo references, the fights are fun, the characters are wacky, and the just general themes and everything. We just find it all cool. It's a cool series. Well, and this doesn't come as any surprise, I imagine, that there was a anime from the 90s or like late 90s into the early aughts. That was an OVA of the Stardust Crusaders arc. Well, here's the thing. I'll explain it after I beat all these robots down. There we go. Okay. So, there was a OVA series, and for those that don't know what OVA means, that stands for Original Video Animation. It's essentially when a project is being created that isn't being broadcasted on public television in any capacity. So that allows animators and stories and all that to not be as censored. Like, obviously, there are some levels of censorship and changes to, like, scripts and everything, but they can be a bit more fast and loose with the content they put out. So the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure OVA was one of those. And as I said, it was an adaptation of Stardust Crusaders that went from 1990 something to 2000 something, because there was like a weird production period. But that's history that I definitely do not know the full tale of. Anywho, this OVA is good. I've heard good things about it, and it's very, like, brilliantly animated, like, wonderfully so. Like, if you look up footage of this OVA series, just to imagine that a lot of it was done on cells, it's just like, fuck, man, that's so good. It's so good. But, there was one particular thing in the OVA that was the straw that broke the camel's back, so to speak, in regards to its availability. And that being a very notorious political issue that happened with it. The basic run of it is that within one of the episodes, the villain Dio Brando is talking with an oil tanker? No, actually, not that. In one of the episodes, Dio is talking to his henchman Whole Horse to be like, I need you to kill the Joestars and all that. You know, just typical villain orders. You know, telling him to kill the Joestars, to stop them from interfering with his plans. And after this order is done, Dio's like reading a book during all of this, right? Well, because Dio is in Egypt and he is reading text from a book and everything, the animators of the show thought, well, in the manga, it was just originally like just blocky letters that he was reading on a book, not any actual language. Why don't we find some Arabic text to put onto the pages, and that way, you know, it'll be like this kind of cool representation thing. And I mean, that's nice. I like when anime do that kind of cool cultural attention to detail, in the same way that I find it cool when Megalobox had characters actually speaking Spanish when you were watching in Japanese with English subtitles. It's cool to see other cultures represented like that. Sadly, though, the animators picked pages from the holy book, the Quran, as their text to represent what Dio was reading. And if you know anything about Islamic beliefs, they do not like that. They do not like having their beliefs be represented like that in any capacity. So, to put a very, very long story short, it led to the studio that created the OVAs to shut down, alongside the publishing company who was starting their ground with Jojo's, to shut down as well. And now the DVDs that were made and are no longer in circulation due to this political issue, they are now notoriously hard to find. This place looks familiar to me. I think this might be my dad's workshop. I used to live here with my sister, Crystal. So, yeah, basically, caused the studios to shut down, and now, whenever you look up the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure OVAs, DVDs of the 5th and 6th volumes can go for around $60, which is like, okay, they're older anime, they aren't in circulation anymore, all right. And then the 1st to 3rd volumes, they can get a bit pricier, from around $80 to $100, but the 4th volume, which is the one that had that infamous thing of Dio reading out of the book, no. I have seen that whole set of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure OVA go for around $10,000 plus. $10,000 plus for a 6-volume series, all because the animators were like, let's do this. And the animators had good intentions about it, I'd say, because they were like, let's represent the culture, but just an unfortunate thing. Wholly unfortunate. So, yeah, that's the long and short of it. That's a little bit of JoJo's history. So I'd say that is probably one of the most rare bits of JoJo merch, I guess, that exists in history. So yeah, there's a little JoJo's Historia for you. If you want a video that goes into more detail about the events that transpired that caused this whole thing to happen, Bennett the Sage on YouTube has an excellent video on the JoJo's OVAs and what the whole political backings of everything were like, as well as a lot of the outcomes that happened because of this. I don't know what you'd call it, but just this well-intentioned mistake from the animators. Because that's really what it is, it's a well-intentioned mistake. Like, it's a mistake that, they had a nice idea and they wanted to do something cool, but they just picked a really awful idea. Like, well, not awful. Good intentions, but just went really, really, really poorly. Really poorly. So, yeah, there you go. There's... I understand that this is a very out of left field topic, but I'm talking about rare anime stuff. So, what would be more appropriate than talking about a set of OVA DVDs that can cost as much as a college tuition? Let's see, what's another... So, yeah, I guess that's the general ending point of that. It's like, yeah, just unfortunate, but it is what it is. And in regards to what you said, Combo, with the Big O, actually, I've seen Big O merch, and I would love to own this Big O merch, because the Big O is fucking awesome. Like, the Big O is really cool, and I would love to own merch of it, if I could. Like, if the chance ever arose that I could own merch of the Big O, you would not have to ask me twice. At all. Alright, let's head to Gear Village, actually. Is that? No, that's suburbs. Where's Gear Village? There it is. Oh, excuse me, I had to stretch my back. Alright. Well, Zeppelin, it's been fun, but I'm gonna send you back to the pet shop. But we can always see Zeppelin, as well as Floyd. Let me just get over here real fast. Yep, there they are. So we've got Floyd over here. I just wish I knew what breed he was. And then we've got Zeppelin. And then these two houses are the only ones remaining. And this is Tobias, their caretaker. And I'll offer meteor dust to him because he's a sweetie. That takes care of the pups. Please take it, god damn it.
Thank you for the meteor dust. My lifespan's now been increased by a few more months.
And give him another. Another one. Hey, Alma. You've been so nice to me, helping me with the meteor dust searching for my dogs. I took some time to make this for you. This will make your bonds with the dogs even stronger. Increase the damage of the user's dog companion. Oh, no. That's too good. That's too good. Oh, that's actually really nice. Ooh. All right, so I have 2 of these meteor dusts left. And there's one over here that I just can't get yet. Wait, nope, I can get it. Haha. There we go. Okay, so the next bit that we've got to go to is up here. Let's teleport back over here. There we go. Okay. Can I... Actually, can I try... I imagine this is something that I can only do once I get 2 hook shots. Man. Okay. All right, where are we? We are in Rooftops Terminal. Okay. I don't think we can get through with just a single hook shot. Okay, good to know. So I am going to get a second hook shot at some point. Alright. Now there's an orb that I'm supposed to find that can power things up, but the problem is I don't know where it is. I can't go across there. Okay. There we go. Okay. Can't leap across there. Okay, that could have gone better. Hey, do you know what the... Would you know what the code is? The card? No. I've already maxed her hearts out. What? I can't talk to her about, like, hey, what would your dad's workshop's code be? Okay. Trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go next. Like, maybe I missed it. That is a revive cog. I'll take that. Can't do anything up there because I don't have a double hook shot. And the power's off here, so I can't do anything with that. supposed to get up there? Where the fuck? I'm very confused. It's not like I can cheese this either. Is there another angle to this that I'm not seeing? I don't know if there's another angle to this that I'm just not seeing. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that might be different. I mean, I can teleport back to Gear Village or somewhere else and move forward, but I don't know what else I can do. I haven't been inside here yet, so what's this about? Okay, nothing new. This guy's just miscellaneous. See what going over here might do. This might change stuff. Yeah, because we got into the cathedral. We got into the cathedral, so I'm trying to... No, that's not the right thing. Been watching a weird series on Netflix called Guardians of Justice, another superhero show, which you're probably tired of. This one is much of a spoiler because it's bootleg Superman is the University Miracle Man. The human race to depend on him to clean up their bullshit day after day after a couple of years of doing this. Does he go crazy? Does he go crazy? Does he go crazy, go stupid? He offs himself with a calcrinite bullet on live television from his headquarters. Oh. Huh. Alright. I guess that's a... I guess that's... It almost feels like Invincible has kind of started this trend of like, what if we made the big superhero guy, you know, subversive in some way? Like, that's okay. I mean, who's to say? Sounds interesting. Yeah, but yeah, I remember hearing that name, that show name before. I just don't know. I didn't know what it was about. Interesting. Actually, I wonder if whether or not the, no. Meant to go into that. It's not just because bootleg characters, though. There's one dude named Sapita Spider, off-brand Spider-Man. Of course there'd be. Freezing even lava. Oh, now I know. Oh. Oh my god. Man. All right. Well, in that case, since I know that this freezes lava, I could go off to the lava area, but I need to get back to the terminal to do that first. What's cool is that it uses mixed media. Sometimes it'll look like anime, sometimes it might look like a claymation animation, other times like South Park. It's like the art style is... Oh, interesting. Well, I may go give it a look-see, if that's the case. Because, like, as he said, combo superhero shows have and movies have kind of worn out their welcome in a sense, but any fresher takes on it would be really interesting to see. Like, as I said, there's a reason why The Boys became super popular, but despite being very nihilistic, and I mean, shit, we all know how popular Invincible got. But yeah, sounds cool. Sounds cool all. kind of silly too. Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Silly's good. Okay, so this area, which is this lava spot, was where we found Zeppelin. Yeah, this is where we found Zeppelin. Problem is... Alright, what is your question, Forbidden? Oh, so it's a cliche of making fun of Aquaman? That doesn't surprise me. None of your current weapons seem to have any effect. Really? No. What was your top 5 of all time games that got you into your love of video games? I mean, I can tell you my top 5 games of all time, but as to what made me fall in love with video games, that's a toughie, but I can tell you what are generally what I would say my top 5 like go-tos when someone says, "Hey, name your favorite video games," because the list changes, I imagine, from time to time for a lot of people, and I'm no exception, but the consistent 5 ones that come to mind when it comes to thinking of my favorites, excuse me, I had to stretch my back, I would say are No More Heroes, The Witcher 3, because The Witcher 3, like, despite, you know, the game being super successful and getting people going like, "Oh yeah, Geralt, oh," like, it got me into the franchise as a whole. It got me to read the books, so kind of important when it got me interested in its other media, not just the Netflix series. But any case, so that's one. Another would be wait, I don't think I can reach there. I can take a look. Anyway, Witcher 3, and I haven't played Witchers 1 and 2, but I hear they're pretty glitchy and not that good, so I'm kind of apprehensive about wanting to give those a try. Like, not that I won't, like, sometime down the line I may do it, but after the video essays I've seen about them, they sound fairly wonky to me. So, yeah, that's something I've been keeping in mind. So, Witcher 3, definitely. Zelda Wind Waker, because it's my favorite Zelda, and I spent a shit ton of time playing it when I was younger. I loved it to death. Loved it so much. So that's 3. 4th, I guess I could say Dragon Quest. Mostly 11, because the older games have their qualities, but 11 is like the de facto, like, one of the best ones ever. Like, it has all of the best quality of life improvements, and it has some of the most fun characters you'll get to play in an RPG, in a JRPG, I mean, and yeah, it's a good game. And then 5th one, let's see, so No More Heroes, Witcher 3, Zelda Wind Waker, Dragon Quest. I'm trying to think of a 5th one. forgive me for the silent spell. I'm actually trying to rack my brain about a fifth favorite. Like, it's... I guess I... Take your time. Yeah, I'm straining myself trying to think of something. Like this is legit tough. I'm trying to... This is legit hard trying to... This is a tough thing because I've played a lot of games that influenced me in regards to what I like to see in my games. My God. That's the sound my brain is making trying to think of one. So far, they've been solid choices, which I'm surprised no one else has ever mentioned Witcher series in their choosing. Well, I mean, considering it was 2015, I imagine a billion people would go like, Bloodborne! Yeah, Bloodborne, man! And do not get me wrong, Bloodborne's great. It's just, I've mentioned this many a time about how, like, I find the Soul series really good, but I don't find them as, jaw-droppingly orgasmic as many other people say they are. Like, I don't know. And also, as I've mentioned, I've been sick of talking about the Soul series with other people for a while because it just feels like the conversations never stop leading to that. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, it's just... It just irks me when it's just like the conversation can only ever lead to one thing, and it just makes me go like, well, there goes well, I was hoping to maybe talk about a different game series that could have interesting conversations, but sure, let's talk about your 4,000th playthrough of Dark Souls and about how you managed to find a penis weapon in and managed to parry Gwyn into a state of absolute destruction. Sure, I'll listen to that one. Not like I haven't heard the other comedy-style builds that people have done. Like, again, I don't mean to sound like a dick when I say that. It's just... There's only so many times you can hear about different builds and shit before you're just kind of tuning your brain out. I'm gonna swap this out again for the shuriken. Actually, I got a fire shuriken, didn't I? No, that was an option. Blazing axe blue. Damn it, it could have been... I wanted something else. But yeah. So, Dragon Quest, The Witcher 3, Zelda Wind Waker, and I specifically mean Wind Waker. Like, the other Zelda games have their qualities, and I understand the reasons why some people wouldn't like Wind Waker. I understand some of the reasons why people would like one game over the other. Each have their own quality, but when asked the question, which one's your favorite, Wind Waker's mine. Followed closely by Minish Cap. I'm trying to think. Fifth. What's a fifth one that I could put up? I am racking my brain so hard. This is tough. This feels like I'm. I feel like I'm gonna be doing like speed running brain aneurysms. Like, I'm trying to think, and it's just... nothing's coming to mind, because the other thing that is about me when it comes to my favorite games is that I want to get a lot of the logos and stuff of my favorite games tattooed across my back, and I've only ever thought of 4, because 4 is what I would imagine fitting perfectly across my backs. I never thought of a 5th one. So it's like... So it's like, would I have to update this tattoo idea? Or... The struggle is real with the last one. It really is. It's really, really, really hard. Like, I'm just trying my damnedest to be like, The other thing is that I'm trying to not, like, immediately rattle off a bunch of, like, stuff that's recent. Like, the most recent one is, the most modern one, I guess, on my list is Witcher 3. But I'm trying to think of games that just impacted my view of how video games are, like, created, or how their narratives go, or how they formed my views on media. And for the 5th one, it's just not. Oh my god! It's like trying to come up with my favorite. It's like asking me like. It's like. This is the brain static problem. I'm actually brain staticking. Alright, so I think I am not able... I don't think I'm able to find... Yeah, I don't know where the hell I'm supposed to go in regards to finding my next objective. Like, there's the factory, but I don't know how to get to it. Because I need, like, a double hook shot deal. I mean, I could try looking there again, but if there's nothing I can really think of, then I guess we'll end the stream there, keep it short, because I was planning on this stream being shorter anyway. No, that's right. I can't get up there either because of this elevation issue that I'm facing. That, and there's also no power here, so it's like I don't have any means of getting past this at this time. Like, part of me wants to say Hades for my 5th one, but I feel like that's too easy. Like Hades, when I think about it, did a lot to impress me, and it got me into roguelikes, which was a genre I never really thought I would find myself liking. That, and I enjoyed the characters. I played a lot of Supergiant's other games because of it, and I found a lot of a lot to like in there. Yeah, I guess I'd say Hades would be number 5. Mark the location of my research room on the map. So my research back at the. How do I go? But I don't know how to get there. But I don't know how to get there. But yeah, I guess I'd say Hades. Like, I say that in an apprehensive manner, but it is a phenomenal game that does deserve to be considered a favorite by many that love it. I guess it's just the fact that they managed to storyfy and I guess also gamify a lot of narrative threads and create a fun story with really interesting and fun characters like Zagreus, Thanatos, Meg, especially Meg and Nyx. So, I guess that'd be it. I guess Hades is number 5, and Hades' logo is pretty good. I would get that tattooed on my back. I can't believe I didn't think of this sooner. Okay, and that was the other side of this thing that I couldn't get to earlier, so now I'm finally over here, thank God. But yeah, Hades would be number 5, I would say. Because the fact that it got me into roguelikes is pretty goddamn huge. Because roguelikes are now a genre that I really like to play a lot. So much so that I made a fucking show, so to speak, in terms of my streams based on it. You know, it's the reason why I occasionally stream Returnal a whole bunch, is, you know, because Hades got me into games like that. It got me into games like Cave Blazers and, oh man, so many roguelikes. But yeah, it got me into roguelikes. So there's that, and it's a very well-written game and had some fun characters and really cool revelatory moments. It also gave me a very positive experience about early access stuff, because I never really got a game on early access. Hades was my first time I did that, and yeah, I certainly was not disappointed. So, yeah, I guess it's Hades. There we are. That gets opened up. Conker's Bad Fur Day was one that really opened my mind through a storyline that doesn't have to be straight textbook of saving the princess and sunshine and daisies and pure goofiness had me hooked. That was what No More Heroes was to me. Like, you're not saving a princess or doing anything super noble. In No More Heroes, you're a guy that's not a good person who is essentially fighting a bunch of deadly assassins and getting himself in dangerous situations and killing people just so that he can get laid. Now, granted, the storyline of No More Heroes has since gone off the rails in its own sense, but the first game still holds a special place in my heart in regards to its place in my life. Essentially, you played as Johnny Bravo with a deadly lightsaber.
Hey there, pardon me, hot sexy mama, but it would please me greatly if you could charge the batteries inside of my beam katana. My beam katana could use a really good waggling, if you get my drift.
Oh, hello. You look friend-shaped. Ow. There we go. Actually, now I really want to hear versions of Travis Touchdown's dialogue and No More Heroes replaced with Johnny Bravo. That would make my life perfect. Because there's already like a... I remember a thing I saw on YouTube a while back that was like replacing All Might dialogue from My Hero Academia with Johnny Bravo. Automation. Researcher Clara here testing the newly developed high jump boots capable of extending the abilities of bipedal automations. Aside from the usual height gain, the high jump boots allow for some acrobatic tricks that might not be obvious, the most important one being the wall jump. After running up a wall, a bipedal automation can perform another jump in the opposite direction, making it possible for automations to reach very high platforms. Oh my god, could I do that this whole time? Okay, that's kind of finicky. I love the little mama phrase.
Pardon me, hot sexy mama, but it would please me greatly if you took a look at my studly bod, and then maybe you could think about being my number one squeeze.
This wall jump's gonna be awkward to initiate. Lilith Vanille, oh my god, thank you for the raid. Hi. Hello, raiders. Oh my god, this is a shocker. Hey everybody. Thank you for the raid. I'm playing Unsighted and trying to figure out how to wall jump because the game's wall jump's a tad finicky. But yay, hello, thank you, raiders. Glad to see you here. How was your Genshin Impact stream, Lilith? I was busy doing some Johnny Bravo impersonations because Forbidden found it very humorous that I was able to do some of his stuff. Got through so much story stuff? Good. Good, glad to hear. Alright, so... You love Johnny Bravo?
Hey there, Lilith Vanille. I heard you like large boys. You're like large, muscular men with gigantic, beefy chests. Well, maybe if you look at my glorious, big old chesticles, then maybe this succubus could end up being... Then maybe a succubus like you could end up being my new bit of arm candy. What do you say?
How did you know? You say one of your favorite characters is Ito from Genshin Impact. That tells me everything, Lilith. But it's been a long time since I practiced that Johnny Bravo voice, so apologies if it wasn't exactly correct. You like his hair, right? Right, because it's your hair that it's his hair that you're looking at when you're looking down his open shirt. But yeah, thank you. His chest hair, he doesn't have chest hair. It's an anime. It's a model of an anime character. Do you think they would bother to give an anime character chest hair that isn't a 40-year-old man? It was sunglasses for me, even when he was inside.
You see now, I have photophobic eyes. I need to wear these sunglasses inside, otherwise I'll be blinded like crazy. And I'm not just talking about how stunning your beauty is.
There's no chest hair because of the friction from my Right, you pulled the follicles of his chest hair out so much, you kept pulling them out so much they didn't bother growing back. Ito, why are you unable to grow chest hair? Oh man, this one weird girl, she kept licking my chest and kept saying, no, your follicles belong in me. Come on. There we go. God. The wall jump is awkward to pull off in this game. Okay, here's where the research is. But yeah, we are playing Unsighted, which is an interesting Zelda-like game that has some Metroidvania elements, since I guess Zelda could be considered a progenitor Metroidvania game. You need a spray bottle? Yeah, at this point. God damn this wall jump. Hold on. I'm so used to wall jumps in other games being performed in different ways. Like... There. Got it. Speaking of wall jumping, I have a grocery shop. Yes, you hop to that grocery store. You wall jump all over those aisles. You wall jump all over them aisles. Knock over all of those bags of chips. Actually, quick question, Lilith. Are potato chips in Australia called something different than chips? Because I know they're called crisps in the UK. So are they called something different in Australia? The remains of some research papers about anima about how anima affects the bodies of automations. It looks in good shape compared to everything else around here. Take it with you? Yes. This must be Clara's research. No, we call them chips, but we also call fries chips, and you just have to know which one is from the context. Of course. Because English is already a complicated enough language, so we have to have multiple terms for the exact same thing. Ugh. But yeah, sometimes we call fries hot chips if we need to differentiate. So basically all you're saying is you need to find hot chips and bottom. Good. But yeah, I think with finding that research and then gonna give this to Clara, and I think we're gonna end it here. As I said, I wanted to keep it a shorter stream tonight. With that imparting knowledge, I leave you. Thank you again for the raid, Lilith. That was very sweet of you to do. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here, actually, because I was planning on this being a shorter one, and we managed to make a good amount of progress, got one of the dungeons done, and had a very fun moment of sharing anime figure stuff, which is things I always like to do. And I got to show off my Minish Cap figure, which is something I also don't do very often. So, yeah. Let's give this research to Clara here. You found my research? Can't believe it. I was so worried it might have gotten completely ruined. Now I can return safely to Gear Village. I'll leave this chest here for you as a reward. Come visit me at Gear Village anytime. I think I found a way to generate meteor dust. What? Found a way to generate it. Oh, then that takes the ticking clock element and just kicks it out back, doesn't it? Alright, Huh. So, to explain why that's a pretty big revelation, in the universe of Unsighted, humans built machines, and the machines, at first, did not have any sense of sentience. They were just, the mindless program followers that they always were. But sometime in the future, a meteor crashed on the planet that caused a substance to be absorbed by the automations, as they're called in this game, and they started to gain sentience. They started to ask questions. And then, of course, the typical sci-fi thing happened. Humans versus robots, big war, big catastrophe, lot of dead. So what happens is, these sentient robots can only stay sentient for so long, and you can see the reason actually below Iris's name there. So that hours marker there, every character in the game has a marker below their name when you talk to them that displays how many hours they have remaining until they go crazy, or unsighted, as they say in this game, before they essentially just turn into the common enemies that have been fighting this whole time. So what you have to do in this game to prevent that is find meteor dust, which is a finite substance you can use to extend their life by about 24 hours. So her saying that she's found a way to generate meteor dust is kind of huge. So yeah, I believe in you, Alma, and I know you can do this. Just be careful. I'll mark the location of the factory on your map. Well, now I know how to wall jump, so that will help. Is this Thunder Axe? I thought it'd be second hook shot. Okay. Alright. Well, with that explanation slash catch-up in mind, I think I'm going to go ahead and end it here. So, thank you all again so much for joining me on the stream. This is always fun to do. And thank you again, Lilith, for the raid. Sorry I had to end so quickly after your raid, but I was planning on this being a shorter stream anyway. But you all can check out my Twitter as to when I start to do my streams next, and keep an eye here on Twitch, obviously. Follow if you like what you saw for some reason, and If you're seeing this on YouTube, thank you for watching till the end, and sorry for going silent a few times, especially when trying to come up with a 5th game to add to Forbidden's list. But yeah, thank you all so much for checking out my stream, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.